Hello Flickering Myth family and welcome to our channel. My name is EJ Marino and we have a new review today. In this video I'm going to be jumping into my spoiler-free feelings, don't worry, we're going to be talking about The Boys Season 3. Jumping into the new season of The Boys, I was curious on how I was going to feel. It's been some time in between Season 2 and Season 3. A lot has happened in that, like a lot of stuff in the real world, a lot of stuff in the world of like pop culture, movies, and superheroes. So what was it going to be like venturing back into this? Well, it felt like a family reunion, a very twisted, dysfunctional, demented family reunion, but a family nonetheless. I was so happy to be back dealing with the boys and the Seven, dealing with the world of what Homelander's trying to do. It just felt very fun and kind of joyful to be back, even when the show shocked me, pissed me off, and had me going, what the hell is happening? I was still happy to be there. One, because I don't get that feelings from many other things. Like, I love, like, Zack Snyder's Justice League or the Batman or, you know, one or two Marvel movies here and there. But they're all so predictable. I can tell you what happens each and every time. Not with The Boys. Every episode just left me going, that's what we're doing? Even when something was kind of predictable, it went about a way that I never would have thought to do it like that. That's what I really like about this season. Season 3 feels wilder, more over the top, more dysfunctional, and way more just WTF. Like, there is so many more moments in this than any other season. Like, I feel like they've been working hard, trying to make Amazon very happy so they can pull off some crazy shit with this one, because they surely did. One thing about this season as well that I really like, but it's going to be a warning for some people, this is way more political, way more real than you are expecting. If you like your superhero entertainment to be an escape from the real world, it's not this. This is very political, very pop culture, very on the nose. We talk about things like cancel culture and like Black Lives Matter, there's LGBT issues, but it's all making fun of all of that. Nobody is safe here. If you're a fan of Marvel or DC, liberal or conservative, you're getting made fun of in The Boys. There is nobody safe from this season, and I kind of like that. I like that this is a show just unafraid to just say middle fingers to everyone, we're all laughing at everything. And it's really, it makes me feel comfortable to watch this and know, okay, yeah, they're making fun of these people, but they're also making fun of these people. It's kind of, it's not very a centralist view. You can definitely tell the filmmakers have an opinion, and they are definitely leaning towards one way, but at the same time, they're still making fun of people they even may like lean and agree with. I love stuff like that. It does come with a warning though, because some people like escapism. This is not an escape. This is very real, very hard to watch, and exactly what you think it's going to be. To keep this as spoiler free as I can, I don't really want to talk about the plot and like specific episodes. There are 3 episodes dropping at one time. Those first 3 episodes are great, but episode 4 is where the show really has a turning point for me. Episode 4 is where I'm like, oh my goodness, y'all think Herogasm is going to be the crazy WTF episode? It has its moments, but I thought episode 4 was the one I really went, wow, this is the glorious 5-year plan as it's called? I hope not, because we are in the darkest timeline. So yeah, to keep away from all of the spoilers, I do want to talk about my favorite characters and some of my favorite moments. I love Starlight this season. She's really bumped up in the show. She was a character that I was just like, she's great. She's one of the like the more prominent female characters, because I love like Maeve and Kamiko, but they don't really get to do a lot. Starlight gets a lot to do. She has a bigger role in the Seven this season, and that comes with some advantages and a lot of disadvantages. Like, she's trying to run a superhero reality show to get more people on the Seven. Well, you know, she's not really running it because she doesn't care what Vought wants to do, but she's a face of that. She has to deal with a lot. She's also in, like I said, a higher role, so that puts her further into the eye line of, oh my goodness, Homelander, who is just banana cuckoo pants crazy. Y'all thought Homelander was crazy in season 1 and 2, and he was, but this season, oh my goodness, Homelander is on one. He is just he's crazy and I love watching it. There is just genuine, just nothing behind his eyes sometimes, and then when like Homelander gets emotion, it's scarier. He has a really good speech or a really good conversation with the Butcher earlier in the season that I thought was very interesting. It's these two very powerful men who hate each other, who have a lot to say about it. It's really good. I really like those little moments. Homelander is definitely really on one this season, and it's really refreshing to watch. Wait till you see what he can do. Like, he doesn't even get to do most of the violence in this season. It's what everyone else is doing, and he's just like, all of y'all are hot messes, but I'm the hottest mess. It's so fun to watch. I love it. So I did mention quickly Butcher. I will say Butcher, Huey, Frenchie, Kamiko are characters I usually love. I usually love the boys when we're talking about the boys, but they're not my favorites. They're kind of stuck with some stuff that I don't really love. Specifically, Frenchie and Kamiko, they have some side plot this season that I'm not really vibing with. It ends like very specifically in at least the brunt of the drama in around episode 6, which is the Hero-gasm episode. That's where we kind of get the turning point of their story, but it drags those first 6 episodes, and it just doesn't allow me to really get into it. And Huey and Butcher are getting into some shit this season that it frustrates me. Their characters are good. Their acting is so good. I love what these two actors can do. Karl Urban and Jack Quaid, so great acting wise. Character wise, frustrating, and it's the whole season that I just want to shake them so bad because they're doing some crazy stuff. So yeah, the boys, not my favorite this season. Oh, Mother's Milk is there as well, another one stuck with some stuff I don't particularly like, but there is a generational trauma side to his story of someone that affected him when he was growing up and how he has to deal with that now. Oh yeah, that stuff is really good. Also, a character who kind of came up that I like, this is going to be a surprise, but Ashley, oh my goodness, you know the little redhead girl who works in Vought? She has a much bigger role this season, much bigger role in Vought, and she can't handle it, and I love watching this girl melt down each and every episode. A hot mess character I love watching. Watching poor Ashley just pull out her hair in the most stressful moments is great. Watching her deal with people like A-Train, I like him. There's a point where A-Train is almost on the right path this season, but just doesn't get to hit it yet. But maybe he'll get there by the end of the season. I have not seen the last 2 episodes, so I stopped at Hero-gasm because I wanted to be able to stay as spoiler-free as I can, because once I go past that point, I will know too much, and I don't want to hurt anyone here. But yeah, these characters are really fun this season. There is so much more with the 7 that there's going to do. There's more with their new character, Soldier Boy. I want to keep that into the spoiler review when I do it. But yeah, Soldier Boy is one to watch out for as well. Don't want to say too much about that, but keep an eye out for him, especially if you're a Jensen Ackles fan, because there's some stuff to watch with him, maybe even a couple things that I was shocked that he got to do here. So yeah, watch out for that. Watch out for these great characters, because there is so much goodness here. This is truly the most shocking season yet. Everything feels like it's at an 11. The gore, goodness. The first episode had moments that I was just like, wow, that's insanely graphic. Oh my goodness. And then it just kept going. By the time we get to Hero-gasm, I felt a bit desensitized. I had heard so much about this episode from the comic books, so I will warn you, it's not what you're expecting. There is the craziness that you will expect from the title of Hero-gasm, but it just wasn't exactly how I would want it to go down. But this end of this episode, specifically the end of episode 6, has a great fight that I cannot wait for people to see. But for me, my most shocking, my most oh my god episode, as I mentioned earlier, is episode 4. That's when the show really takes some major turns, really does some things that I'm like, wow, we are going this route and we are really doing it this season. I cannot wait to you guys to see episode 4, 5, and 6, which are the final ones that I got to see in my screeners. Y'all, those are the ones I can't wait for. I know the internet is going to go crazy when some things happen and some characters show up, when some characters aren't around anymore. There is a lot to get into, a lot of stuff with Homelander, oh my goodness. Oh, he has a lot of stuff. If you're a Homelander fan like I am, no one really likes the character. He's an evil person, but watching Antony Starr eat it up is great, and he is going to. I'm going to start it now. His Emmy campaign begins with this video. Give Antony Starr an Emmy. He deserves it because the shit he does from 4, 5, and 6, it's amazing. Alright everyone, that is it for my review of The Boys Season 3. I had a lot of fun with this. I did not get to finish it yet, but from what I know of those final 2 episodes, wow, I am in for a lot of insanity. A lot of stuff. These first 6 episodes I saw were so deliciously gross, crazy, what the hell, and just shocking, but I wanted that. So I hope you all enjoy it when you get to see it this weekend and, in the next couple weeks as the episodes roll out throughout the weeks. Oh my goodness. Alright everyone, what did you think of the season? What do you think of The Boys? Share your feelings down in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy the review. And subscribe to Flickering Myth because we make videos like this every single week. Alright everyone, let's talk about The Boys down below.